In the midst of this activity, there is always a pause for concentration each time the endangered Oriental darter dives for the kill. The hornbill watches from its solitary tower. Egrets fly in exultation. On any given day, this sense of triumph for some 200 species of the Kinabatangan bird kingdom may be short-lived. Call it a sudden twist of fate, the monitor lizard calls it a feast. Before dusk, swiftlets swarm around the Kinabatangan's limestone outcrops. They are valued for their edible nests that sell for a fortune. For some, the cycle of life has come full circle. But for the creatures that survived the realities of living in the wild today, life goes on. Many of the animals have retired for the evening. But even when darkness envelops the mighty Kinabatangan, the jungle does not fall still. The civet moves beneath a shadow, while crocodiles swim across the misty waters. Under the light of millions of stars, nocturnal creatures take the opportunity to hunt for food without much competition. Trust is earned and rewarded as small groups navigate in the black of the night, relying only on the trained eyes of a local who knows the way of the river. At daybreak, the humming of the birds awaken jungle dwellers. The same cast of characters converges in Kinabatangan's oxbow lakes for grooming and feeding. Some, like the excited adventure seekers, are just here to have a glimpse. A survey of the Kinabatangan wildlife may take days. Many lodges in Sukao offer comfortable riverside accommodations and cruise packages. Among these is the Proboscis Lodge Bukit Melapi. The rustic enclave provides luxuries that one does not expect to find in the middle of a rainforest. A restaurant, a bar, and facilities for recreation. Most cottages have private balconies that allow a good view of the outdoors. In this part of the world, nature does not condone the uncivilized. In contrast, it elicits something far more sophisticated. It demands mutual respect among living creatures. After a bond like this is created, it is with a heavy heart that one bids Kinabatangan farewell. But the search is not over. It's time to heed another call. On to Sepilok we go. The thin line that differentiates man from wild can be found approximately 26 kilometers from the Sandakan city center. Today, the limelight belongs to one creature, the orangutan. Established in 1964, the Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Center sits on the edge of the 4,300-hectare Kabili Sepilok Forest Reserve. It is one of only 4 orangutan sanctuaries in the world. Within this tropical jungle, orphaned juvenile orangutans are rehabilitated and reintegrated into their natural habitat. Everyone is welcome here under a few conditions. The rules are explicitly illustrated on posters found in the trail. Wacky as they may be, follow them to the letter. Do not bring food and drinks, including water bottles. Taking pictures is fine, but do away with flashes. Do not bring insect repellent. A 10-minute walk along a tree-lined path leads to a viewing deck just a few meters across a feeding platform. At 10 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon, rangers bring fruits, vegetables, and milk for the baby orangutans. Under the heat of the sun, dozens of tourists and researchers patiently wait to meet these endangered creatures up close. The cameras are ready, and everything is in a standstill. The great ape finally makes its grand entrance, brachiating across ropes onto the stage. The orangutan can sometimes be impersonal, going through the motions with its back turned against spectators. The encounter with this coy animal may be quick, but well worth the trip.